Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley and I'm a disabled YouTuber who makes content trying to educate people about disability as well as talking about other things I am passionate about. If you'd like to learn all about my disabilities, you can check the link in the description down below. But in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you 5 misconceptions about guide dogs. Number 1. Guide dogs are perfect little angels, never getting into trouble, never misbehaving. This is false. Guide dogs go through a lot of training to be very well behaved in public because of course they have to go everywhere with the blind or visually impaired person, unlike other dogs, so they need to be better behaved than regular dogs. But at the end of the day, they are just dogs, so they will slip up and make mistakes now and again, do the wrong thing, go after a bit of food or be distracted by something, but they try to make sure that the guide dogs keep up their training with the handlers to make sure that they don't really slip up too much. But if your dog does end up slipping up too much, whether that be because someone tries to feed them or play with them while they're on harness and they end up having to be retired, those can be serious issues, so please do not ever try to feed or pat a guide dog while it's in harness, because guide dogs have small brains, because once again they are just dogs, so they are taught that when the harness is on it is time to work, be serious, to protect the blind or visually impaired person, and when they're off harness they get to play and be a regular dog. So if you confuse them as to when they're allowed to play and when they're allowed to work, they may end up pulling the blind or visually impaired person into traffic to go after some food or something, which could be extremely dangerous and could cause them to have an early retirement. So just remember, while guide dogs are supposed to be well behaved, they're not always well behaved, and that it's really important that you try to keep them as well behaved as possible by not distracting them with food or pats. Number 2. Guide dogs know how to cross roads. This is once again false. Guide dogs do not know how to cross a road. However, they are taught very particular types of commands to get the blind or visually impaired person safely across the road. For example, bind the curb or bind the crossing. But again, it is up to the blind or visually impaired person to use their remaining vision or their ears or a combination of both to help them safely cross the road. However, because blind and visually impaired people like myself do struggle to sometimes see a car if it's coming out of nowhere or hear a car if it's very quiet, they may not know that it is coming and it may have come out of nowhere. So there is such a thing as obedience disobedience, which is when the dog knows the car's coming when you don't and will pull you out of the way to safety. Number 3. Guide dogs have a built-in GPS and know where to go if you just tell them where you want to go. This is obviously false. Guide dogs do not have a built-in GPS and they don't know where to go. They are taught certain routes, so they will do those routes for you without you having to really tell them what to do, but it's only because they have learnt those routes and it has become a routine. But other than that, you actually have to say left, right, forward, different things like that, actual commands to tell the dog where to go. It's up to the blind or visually impaired person to know where you're going, not the guide dog. Number 4. Guide dogs can read bus numbers. This is, once again, false. Guide dogs cannot read anything because they're dogs. They don't know any bus numbers. They are taught to find buses or bus stops, but they don't find your bus, they just find a bus, and it's up to you to know which bus is your bus. They may even find you the wrong bus stop, but it's all about finding the right route. If you know the route to the bus stop, you can take the dog to that route and it can learn that route, so it can always take you to your bus stop. But it's up to you to find the correct bus, and once you know which bus is your bus, you can tell the dog to find the bus. But it's not going to find you your bus based on the number 74. If you catch number 74, it's not going to know to look out for 74. It's just going to know to find a bus, take you to it, and it's up to you to know that that is number 74. Finally, number 5. Guide dogs have near human intelligence and are a lot more intelligent than regular dogs. This is false. While the guide dog schools do use more intelligent breeds. Sometimes that is not always the case. It's just that the guide dogs have had a lot more advanced training and know a lot more advanced commands. But you could teach your dog these same commands if you really wanted to, like how your dog is taught to find your slippers in the morning or to fetch the newspaper for you. Just like that, guide dogs are taught very advanced commands such as how to find the door, how to find the car, how to find the stairs, how to find the railing, how to find the elevator, different things like that. They're just taught these commands and they know what they mean because they're taught them, just like how you teach your dog to sit or to shake hands. So just remember, while the dogs themselves may seem more intelligent, a guide dog poodle is in no way more intelligent than your pet poodle, even though poodles are more intelligent than Labradors. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed today's video and found it educational. If you did, then don't forget to smash the big thumbs up. Share this video with your friends if you'd like to, and also don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified every time I upload new videos. And I will see you in my next video.